learners. Um, I want you to know that I have not made a demonstration video to go with this lesson. There is one attached to it that is from YouTube, but it's a little bit different. My coworker found some things that worked, but unless you engage and reach out to me and tell me that you need a little more assistance, I will not be making a personal YouTube video to go with this lesson. So I'm going to read you your directions. We're going to be working with what is called bas-relief sculpture. It has a special name called repoussé. And you're going to be doing, it's a low relief type of sculpture where you're going to have a raised surface using aluminum foil from your kitchen, a piece of cardboard that can come from a Bisquick box, a cereal box, a Coke box. It can come from a cardboard box. So you're going to create a design using lines and shapes in your sketchbook for this sculpture project and have that today with your glue on it as your submission. And you're going to create these unique designs in your sketchbook and do what we've been doing, which is combining line and shape, texture, and balance. And then you're going to be working with concave areas of design to understand form. So today what you're going to be doing is transferring that design that you create on a sheet of paper that's a 3x3 square. That's your template, your motif, your practice pattern, and you're going to transfer that and glue it down to a sheet of cardboard, and then you're going to be applying glue on top of that for your lines that you will then cover with aluminum foil. So you will have aluminum foil from your kitchen. My coworker told me that Eileen's tacky glue works better. And I just realized I do not have an image of that in this lesson that I need to add. Elmer's glue works fine. You have to use Elmer's glue. The other glues are not, you're just going to have to add more layers of that. Any kind of cardboard that you have in your house, from a cereal box to a biscuit box to a rice box to anything that your Coke cans come in, a glue stick, a pencil, your sketchbook, colored pencils, which are going to be for your background. You're going to need some black poster board, and you'll need some clear tape, whether it's Scotch tape or masking tape, and this is going to tape your foil down to the back of your work. So you're going to start by using your pencil to draw a contour line drawing, and I have a 4x4, but I need to change that. It needs to be a 3x3 rectangle. And then you're going to use that to apply your liquid glue on. So I've attached the video here of a teacher that did it, but she doesn't show that she layers that glue more than once, and so that's what my coworker told me worked better. You do not have to draw directly onto the cardboard. Just take your paper sketch, tear it, cut it to make it fit your cardboard, and apply that and glue it down using your glue stick. And then I'm asking that you read on through, but I'm going to read those things to you. So later on, and I apologize, I will fix this. Later, you're going to add patterns to your background, so we'll talk about that later. Onto your poster board using your colored pencils. And you're going to take what you have on that foil and extend it into the background, and I'll show you those examples in a minute. So once your sketch is complete, we discovered that it's easier if you'll just take a glue stick and use that glue stick and attach that glue to your cardboard background, then it doesn't move. Then you're going to need to use Elmer's glue or Eileen's tacky glue. Now the tacky glue is thicker and it works better for this. And then you're going to just take that glue, apply it over your lines. Take your time and go slow. And if you use the Elmer's, you're going to have to add another layer. My coworker found that she had to add 3 in order to raise the lines enough for the low relief sculpture to work properly. So if you use the cheaper glue, you're going to have to add 3 to 4 coats or even more. And this is what to do today: is your cardboard with your sketch on top of it with your glue attached to it. Then your next step is to let those glue lines dry. And then if you need to, because it's not raised enough, if it's not raised enough, it's not going to work, then add another layer of glue, let that dry, check it again. So once this glue is dry, you're going to rub a glue stick over the surface, and this is going to, again, this is also what she found helped because the aluminum foil would move around, and it's going to help it stick better. So you're going to take a piece of foil that is 1 inch larger on all sides, and you're going to carefully apply the foil over your glued surface, folding your edges back around behind your cardboard, tape it down so that your edges then are flat and they don't keep coming apart, and it doesn't keep moving on you. So use your fingers. The video, I believe, shows you to use a toothpick. That's going to leave a bunch of lines. Use your fingers, rub the foil down, use the tip of an eraser to rub the foil down, use the tip of a paintbrush, something that's smooth, and you're going to press this foil down into these recessed areas. Now, again, I have on here that you can use an eraser to help push that foil down, and it brings it up even more. So once that's finished, your second step is creating a balance of light and dark values on your foil. And so then you're going to use a glue gun to attach this to a sheet of black poster board. And then you're going to continue drawing that line, the 3D design from your foil, which you see in these examples here, and continue that out into the background. So here's this example here, and just for example, they have this square with these little oval shapes, and then they drew that and put that into the background, and then they added the color pencils of their choice. The same thing with the design in the middle. They recreated that in pencil, and then they used colored pencil to come over and color it in. And then here's this design here. You can see this ribbon continues through here, and then you can see the dots. They were drawn on into the background, and then colored pencil was added to clean that up. Now these are done with what is called metal tooling. It's an actual piece of aluminum that you don't have access to, and I'm skipping this part where it uses the black India ink. All you have to do is have your aluminum foil and then have your design going into the background. So you'll notice that they had a symmetrical design going, and they continued that, so the designs in the corners are the same and the colors are the same. This student has a different design. You can see here, this is what you're going to have with your aluminum foil. This is where your glue line is going to be, should be really raised up. If it isn't, then that means you did not have enough glue. And then you're going to have, again, the same thing here, and then that design continues into the background. Wherever the lower relief areas are, you'll have those in the background as well. And then it continues, and you color it with your colored pencil, and then here's the one as well. Now, so far I've only added how to apply your glue and your foil. This is the same link that was found up here, that one of the few that I found online at YouTube that would show the process. And again, she uses a toothpick, and I'm telling you not to do that because it will cause you to have a bunch of lines, and you want this to be more smooth. So if you have any questions, again, reach out, because I'm not doing a video for this due to the lack of engagement and the time involved in doing the video. So just let me know what you need, and I will be more than happy to meet with you. I've had a schedule change, and so that's why I'm not doing any tutoring at this time. So I will be happy to set up a tutoring or meet with you or email with you. You just have to let me know.